east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Herbert to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run.
That one intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This is caught at the 2. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's Herbert. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
That is caught. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Two minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw great.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's Ladd McConkey to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this is incomplete. but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Throwing now is Herbert. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Pistol here for Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Herbert. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Man. He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, second and 4. Throwing, Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now on second and long. Now Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's Dobbins. Oh, that's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first down. On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to run it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a second and 9. Herbert to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be
Good
taken
game.
down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.